Okay, guys, I just finished watching Concrete Revolutio. I really would call it Revolution, but it's Revolutio. And let me tell you, this series, I've seen a lot of stuff that is weird. This one, it's freaking weird. At the 14-minute mark of this series, I was basically like, brain, no, understand, kill me now. Basically, it was so weird. I couldn't understand. It was like, okay, you think this is weird? Now, look at this. Oh, you think we can't do it even more weird? Look at this. And now, you're okay. Your brain is about to snap. You think it is not. You think we have reached the limit? No. Watch this. This series, it's freaking weird. And I was like, no, 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 no. I will not review more of this. But after watching the last 7 minutes of it also, I've managed to understand what's going on because we're dealing with two points in time. Uh, we deal with the beginning and then what happens after. So in the beginning, we see our female main character Kiko, uh, basically making contact with Jiro, who informs her that a scientist is gonna, sell some stuff to some industry spy, which would put basically the what's called the advancement of humanity 10 years behind. So basically, what we would have had in 10 years, it would take 10 years longer to get what we should have had if this went through. However, it turns out that isn't the case. It's actually some aliens, I think they was called S Proto or something, that actually wanted to sell the or give the professor some item that could, like read more accurate than any human device, but it could easily be manipulated by a remote. So yeah, they could cheat the result. However, we they don't get away with that because Kiku, she what's it called, takes the item and teleports away because she is a witch or a superhuman with magic powers and is able to, like, keep the alien from getting it. However, she can't defeat it. For that, there's actually help from to help defeat them. They need two things. They need Grotus Argon, basically a superhuman uh, from another planet that fights like evil, and then we have Jiro, who he drives a car that looks a little like the Batmobile, in my opinion. The old one, not the new one. And man, when I saw it transform, I was like, it was about that time when I was basically like, brain, die, no more. So, but man, because that was so weird, I couldn't handle it. And yeah, we also see, of course, Kiku transform into her witch outfit, and thanks to that, she actually helps Jiro because he's just a normal human to basically find the S Protoss and like distract it so Gross's Archon could defeat it. But actually, the plan, the getting, say, stop the alien from selling the item was only part of the plan. The main reason for Jiro actually was that he wanted the to get the Grossen Arken, so because it has forcefully possessed a human, or actually it isn't forcefully possessed, because the person it possessed was actually about to die. So in order to save Gross's Argan and the human, Gross's Argan and it fused. However, since it's a dangerous combination because they don't know when it goes out of control, he actually they actually, the group he belongs to, Jiro, is actually out to get it, and they manage to get it, and it seems like, you know, they basically let Gross's Argan department, but what he actually does is he let it fuse with S Protoss because it thinks Gross's Argan thinks it's strong enough to control S Protoss's body, and I can see maybe that causing issues in the future, like it going in crusade or something. I don't know. This could of course be the case, but yeah. However, we find out that the person, Gross's Argan fused with already was dead long ago, so he doesn't exist anymore. And then we are skipping to the future where, oh, well, that happened actually earlier, and that's why it was like, what the fuck is going on here? And that is where we see basically Kiko now older. She is now 20. I'm not sure how old she was there, but I would guess 16 or something. And she basically sees Jiro, and he is like running. He's now have superpowers, like I don't know what it is. And he's also hunted by another guy. I think he's called Furuta, who can turn into a dog. However, he runs away from the train, and she'll say Kiko. She of course follows him and want to stop him. But let's say it like this: she doesn't stop him because Gross's Argent shows up in his new form, and helps him escape. So I wonder what is happening next. And also, can I handle the next episode of this show? Because, as I said, it's freaking weird. My brain freaking didn't want to do this. It freaking didn't want to. It was basically like, no, no, turn it off, please. But still, this show, I will still say you should give it a watch and see if you like it, because if you can't handle the sheer amount of insanity this show has, then you shouldn't continue, because it's so insane. And if this is the first episode, maybe it's just the first episode, and the next is not as insane. But if it continues to be as insane, I may have to write down and watch it in Itabo, because I cannot. Then I cannot handle to watch all of it. But so far, really interesting one with a potential and an interesting art style. But yeah, there isn't really much more to say about it. There's of course some other characters, and oh yeah, I almost forgot. The it's interesting because Jiro, he's member of the superhuman bureau, where they basically manage like superhumans, like they protect the good ones so they don't have to change job and stuff, and dispose of the bad guys. Uh, However, in the future, or yeah, the future, because that's there he don't want to return to the superhero academy, bureau. So what is up with that? What has happened? That I'm really looking forward to know, to learn. So yeah, that's mainly. Oh man, that makes me want to see more. But until next time, guys, see you and have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Cheers.